Testing. Okay, so hopefully this is going to see if this. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? This is what happened when you are live. Okay, all right. So thanks for going through that and bearing that with me. Well, welcome again. Today we are going to continue with our talk on practical techniques to prevent stress and improve your overall well being. That was slightly a little stressful there, but we got through it. And so that's all that matter at the end of the day. And it's learning to trust in your ability, trusting that whatever challenges you can navigate through it, and hoping for understanding and some compassion. And I would imagine that um, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so we all experience stress to some level. And it usually is, wow, today is just definitely not my day. Um, it just seems like there's a lot of audios and visual stuff here. So let's hopefully that we can get this going. Okay, guys, let's try this again, okay? Bear with me as we are going through this. I am just looking to the chat, see if you can see and hear me okay, because I got visual that say that it's not working. Um, okay, let's try again testing. This is definitely a challenge today. So thanks for being patient with me while I'm trying to figure it out some stuff here that I'm not a tech person at all, but okay, so let's hopefully that is working now. Okay, so as I was saying, we all experience stress at some level. And you get to witness firsthand of me dealing with the stress right there. This is the beauty about life. And so, you know, we all experience it, especially when it's unexpected challenges or demands that can be quite stressful. And so, cheers to your patience. And I think we got it going now. And so, when it comes to stress, it is how we deal with that that makes a difference. We can freak out, or we can try to remain calm and try to figure it out. And sometimes you gotta laugh your way through it. So, last week we focused on time management. And today we will be focusing on physical activity, healthy eating, and good sleep hygiene. So, long time long-term stress not only leads to burnout, which we talked about last week, but it can also lead to serious health issues such as depressions, anxiety, heart disease. So we want to nip it in the bud as soon as possible. And better yet, let's do our best to prevent it when and where we can, to mitigate it from happening in the first place. Live demonstration. Cheers. Yes, I'm with you. This is fun. This is whatever that you get to, I'm experiencing, you are right there with me. So, first, let's take a look at healthy diet. Now, this is a big one. How often have you caught yourself saying, I'm stress eating? You're not alone if you do. Stress eating is also called emotional eating. It happens when you eat food in response to stress instead of hunger. Stress eating can create a vicious cycle. When you're stressed, you may eat to feel better, but this temporary relief can only lead to a feeling of guilt or shame, which then causes more stress and lead to more eating. And usually, when you are stress eating, you are more likely to choose unhealthy foods that are high in calories, sugar, and fat, which can lead to weight gain and obesity. And there's that saying you may have heard, you are what you eat. So instead of stress eating, let's create a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet, which also serves as stress prevention. Avoid excessive caffeine and sugar, as this can increase your stress and anxiety level. Eat a balanced diet that is rich in lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. For me personally, I do high protein and veggies. And as some of you may have known me already, I love food. And so I don't cut anything out of my diet, but more about portion control and the frequency of it. Because as you can see, that I have a cup of coffee because I enjoy that taste of coffee, and so that's something I enjoy. And actually, a cup of coffee is not a bad thing for you, especially if you have migraine. It can help too. A healthy diet can really improve your mood and boost your energy. Food is the best preventative medicines that you can have. And research indicates that certain foods like omega 3 fatty acids and dark chocolate can lower your stress hormone levels. So the next time you're at the store, be intentional, pick up some healthy snacks, pick up a couple pieces of dark chocolate as a healthy treat. My favorite is the sea salt 85% dark chocolate. Also, keep in mind, just because something is a healthier snack doesn't mean make a meal out of it. I don't want some of you to think, ooh, Dr. Pham say dark chocolate is good, so I'm just going to eat it all day. No, no, we don't do that. And now let's take a look at physical activity. I know for a lot of people, it's not the most enticing topic to talk about. But with regular physical activities, um, it is one of the most effective ways to reduce stress. This could be aerobic exercises, strength training, yoga, stretching, just about anything that gets your body moving and your heart rate up. Physical activities boost endorphins, improve your sleep, and boost your overall mood. So, for example, try 30-minute walk, a yoga session, or a quick workout at the gym. Studies have shown that regular exercise reduces the body's level of stress hormone, such as adrenaline and cortisol. So, give it a try. What do you have to lose? Other than maybe a few pounds. And number three is good sleep hygiene. It's crucial for managing stress and maintaining overall health. It's important for you to establish a consistent sleep routine by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Because with regular sleep patterns, it helps regulate your internal body clock, which lead to deeper, more restorative sleep. And to help create a restful environment, keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. There are a couple things to avoid before bedtime to help you get a better sleep. Please avoid screen time. I know a lot of us love to scroll, myself included at times, but it's important to quiet your mind and avoid blue lights before bedtime. Also, avoid heavy meals before bedtime because consuming a large meal can lead to indigestions or acid reflux. And eating stimulates metabolism and energy production, which can make it harder for you to fall asleep as your body is actively digesting and processing the food. So, if you have a hard time falling asleep, try some relaxations activities like reading a boring book. Uh, don't read something that is really engaging because you might end up flipping through pages. So, read something that is mundane. Take a warm bath or drinking a glass of milk can do the trick. Studies have shown that poor sleep can increase stress hormones and reduce your ability to cope with stress, among other functionalities that's needed to be productive. On the other hand, good sleep improves memory, concentration, your energy level, your immune system to help fight off any illnesses, and enhances your mood. So, these are some small steps that can really create big changes. And again, with these simple strategies, they are simple, but they are not easy, especially when you have to pick up the practice and consistently building that habit. It's important to incorporate these stress prevention techniques into your daily routine so that you can create that foundations for your ideal life. Start with something small. Small changes like a 10-minute walk daily. Switching to healthier snacks when you're at the store. Make that conscientious effort and be intentional about it. Setting a regular bedtime. And so do your best to maintain the consistency because it is the key. Build up gradually and make this activity a regular part of your life to have that healthy lifestyle. I hope that you found these simple techniques to be helpful and are motivated to incorporate them into your life. Just start simple, start small, and gradually build up and do more from there. And together, we can combat stress and live a healthier, happier life. How does stress eating affect your physical and mental health? And what are some practical tips to avoid stress eating? Stress eating can lead to weight gain, obesity, and an increased feeling of guilt and anxiety. To avoid stress eating, be mindful, try mindful eating, and be mindful of when you're eating. One thing to definitely avoid is take a whole bag of chips and sitting in front of TV and you just going like this and you just mindlessly eating, and before you know it the whole bag of chips is gone or a pint of ice cream is gone. So be mindful, take a handful of chips, put in a bowl, then that's you gonna be have that portion control. So try to have mindful eating, keep healthy snacks available. It is easier to buy healthy snacks than to stop yourself from eating unhealthy snack if you have it at home. So prepare, plan, be very intentional, and find alternative stress relief activities like exercise or hobbies that you enjoy doing. How can you develop and maintain a balanced diet that support mental health and reduce stress level? To developing a balanced and a diet, it really comes down to planning your meals, um, and be intentional. As I mentioned, lean proteins, veggies, fruits, whole grains. Avoid excessive caffeine and sugar. I know that a lot of people think that, oh, caffeine give you energy. It doesn't. It just block out the entire neurotransmitter. And sugar, it gives you that quick uh, high, that rush of energy. But what you end up doing is you're telling your body that, hey, all the sugar is coming in. So then your body end up burning the sugar, and instead of burning the fat. So avoid caffeine, too much caffeine and sugar, and stay hydrated, because also a lot of time we may feel that we are hungry but actually we're just thirsty. So try to drink a lot of water, avoid soda, things like that high in sugar. um, Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. Then, if you're still hungry, then find something that you enjoy and is healthy. Meal prepping, prepping, huh, meal prepping is something that you certainly can do. And also consulting with a dietitians can also help maintain this balance. We have one on our staff, actually on our team, if you need more in-depth meal planning, especially if you are dealing with any medical issues that need special meal planning and a well balanced diet. Vietnamese coffees. Oh, I am with you. I can't get enough of Vietnamese coffee, although I can only handle about half of a cup, to be honest. It is so tasty, but it definitely potent. Can hobbies and leisure activities help reduce stress? Oh, absolutely. Engaging in hobbies that and leisure activities that you enjoy can really provide that mental break, and promotes relaxations, which is something we actually go more in depth uh, next sessions in terms of relaxations and recharging your battery. And generally, it makes you feel better when you enjoying something that you like, and it brings you that happiness, thus reducing that stress. How does chronic stress impact physical health, and what are some signs to look for it? When it comes to chronic stress, it can lead to health issues like heart disease, high blood pressure. That's very, very common. And it weakened the immune system. And when our immune system is down, it's harder to find off viruses, colds, whatever that may be. And some signs to look out for, including headaches, muscle tensions, fatigue, digestive problems. So if you notice you have experienced any of the symptoms on a regular basis, chances are you are experiencing that chronic stress and your body is telling you, please take care of me. Please look after me. So um, pay attention to those signs. What are some common triggers of stress in both personal and professional settings? And how can recognizing this trigger help in managing stress effectively? Great questions. Um, some of the common trigger, it can be deadlines, financial pressures, family responsibilities, personal health issues. So those are some of the things that the major life event that often happens, and we can't prevent something if we don't know what they are. So recognizing this trigger allows for proactive management, uh, come up with strategies such as planning, seeking support, using relaxations to mitigate stress, and like for example of financial or deadlines, it comes down to planning. So that way, the more that you are prepare and plan, the less stressful when unexpected things happened. Well, thank you, everyone. I am appreciative of you showing up, of you bearing with me through the little hiccups of technical difficulties today. I want to remind you to be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Remember to like and subscribe for more, and spread some love with the knowledge by hitting that share button. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Make the most of your day. Ciao.